welcome to bettingnews.boylesports.com. I've been joined by Nicola McGeady, our entertainment spokesperson. Nicola, the Eurovision is on the top of everyone's tongue at the moment.
Yeah.
Very, very hard luck for the Irish entry. I thought they were very good last night, but how is the betting shaping up now?
Yeah, well, of course, the whole country is a bit, well, maybe the whole country's an exaggeration, but a lot of people are disappointed. You know, they did deserve to go through, but I think there's a lot of favouritism when it comes to the voting, so that's probably why Ireland didn't get through. But clear favourites throughout the whole competition is, of course, Norway. They are at 10 to 11, and they've been favourites right through. They have this young pop star guy who's kind of well known, and he's a good looking guy, he's multi-talented, he's playing the violin and everything. So that's why they've been the favourite right through. Second favourite then in the competition are Greece. They're in at 6 to 1.
Okay.
They're a real cheesy, tangoed pop act.
Which is what goes down well in Eurovision.
It does go down well, but just in my eyes, I think they're absolutely brutal. I think who did really well was Denmark last night. They're at 80 to 1 to win the competition. Rona Keating wrote their song, in fact, and he actually sings just like him as well. It's kind of weird. But I don't know why Ronan's writing for Denmark. You know, he could have given his own country a bit of a hand. But Denmark are actually they were 80 to 1. They've moved back to 125 to 1. But I actually still think they have a in with a chance because I think it's a great song. So that's the Eurovision. If you wanted to go, maybe another each way bet would be Turkey. They're a girl band. They'll get the male vote anyway. They're at 12 to 1.
Okay, and then obviously, big news in the week, Ryan Tubridy getting the Late gig.
Yeah, it was a bit of a surprise to some.
Well, he said he didn't want it, but maybe that was just his way of telling him that he did want it. Yeah, exactly, So we have a number of specials on Ryan Tubridy.
We do, yeah. Who's going to be his first guest on the show, and our favourite is Pat Kenny. Now, it could be anybody, but we threw a few names together. We have Pat Kenny in there. He's at even money. Gay Byrne at 2 to 1. Then we have his new love, Avini Shulavon.
He's done well there, hasn't he, Ryan? In fairness, he's really punching well above his weight, I think, with that one.
He is, yeah. She is a nice girl, and she's at 5 to 1. And then we have Tommy Tiernan in at 5 to 1 as well.
Tommy Tiernan, yeah. It's interesting. What is he going to do? Do you think he's going to go back to the Gay Byrne type style and try and make it a bit more lively?
Yeah, I think he is. He's a lively kind of character anyway. His Tubridy Tonight show was quite a more kind of fun-filled show as opposed to Pat Kenny show. I'd say he's going to kind of revamp it, or so he says anyway in the newspapers. We also have, of course, who's going to replace him on Saturday night. Yeah. And I think it's a toss-up between Gráinne Shoaga and Lorraine Keane. Gráinne's at 6 to 4. Lorraine Keane is 3 to 1 to take
Lorraine
over that
must be, she must have something lined up after leaving TV3, you would imagine.
Definitely. I really think she is going to move over to RTE. We did have a few specials up on that before, but now she's second favourite to take over the Saturday night show at 3 to 1.
And then, of course, we can't forget Britain's Got Talent.
Yes,
how are we looking now? Is Miss Boyle still the favourite?
Still the favourite at 8 to 11, but competition has come about with Jamie Pugh, I think is his second name. He was on a while ago. He's a kind of opera-style singer. He did the whole sob story that he was, never stage frightened. He's never performed, which was a lie. Turns out he was in loads of musicals and everything. He just kind of wanted to get the vote, but he's in there at 5 to 1. So despite the lies, he's still second favourite to go through. We had a new entry last week, Greg Pritchard. I don't know if you've seen him. He sang in opera style, and it was just so weird. He came out with a woman's voice, but it was actually brilliant. I've never heard such a high voice, so he's in there now at 14 to 1. So I'd watch out for him as well.
Okay, thank you.